Is $200 still my price target for Chainlink's native token called Link during this bull run? The answer is yes, and of course, not financial advice and not a guarantee, but here's the thing. When it comes to Chainlink, its fundamentals, they're rock solid. For instance, we all know that Chainlink, it's widely known for its decentralized Oracle network. And now here's where things get cooking, because some people out there, they may think that, yeah, what's the point of an Oracle? Now, in this case, what it is that it's basically a data feed that brings data from off the chain, aka off-chain data, and brings that data over into the blockchain. Now, you may be thinking, okay, this is a bunch of caca, man. Why is this important? Now, here's the thing. Again, without this off-chain data, many decentralized applications out there, they simply wouldn't be able to function properly. So this right here is very crucial. I view this as somewhat of a backbone of decentralized applications. Now, another added bonus when it comes to Chainlink is that it doesn't actually have that many competitors, in my opinion. Yeah, sure, there are good competitors. Like, for instance, you take a look at Pyth. I'm very bullish on Pyth. As you all know, Pyth is a blockchain oracle for market data. And also on top of that, we take a look at another competitor. In a sense, we take a look at Flare. It has its very own oracle, native oracle, I should say, called FTSO, Flare Time Series Oracle. But besides that point, other than that, the list kind of begins to fall apart. And I think this is going to play to the benefit of something like Chainlink, because think about this. Clearly, again, there is a large need for oracles. And moving forward, as more and more decentralized applications pop up, as more and more institutions start looking into this type of technology, so to speak, guess who's they're going to choose, right? They're really not going to have that many good options. So, of course, they're going to be like, okay, Chainlink, Pyth, Flare, maybe some other ones. But really, there isn't that many good competitors. So, of course, Chainlink is going to have a higher probability to be chosen. And why would it not? It's one of the big dogs, so to speak. So I think that right there is going to play to its benefit moving forward. For instance, we take a look at Chainlink. There's currently over 1,800 projects using it. And also on top of that, it's been able to enable over $10 trillion worth of transactions. I mean, this is crazy in a good way, of course. This is how amazing Chainlink is. Also on top of that, currently global enterprises like Google Cloud, shout out to Google. Also on top of that, Swift. I'm not talking about Taylor Swift here. I'm talking about, again, Swift, the real deal. Also on top of that, T-Systems, Amazon Web Services. That's massive. You take a look at Swisscom and even Associated Press as well are currently leveraging Chainlink. Man, that right there is just a game, set, match. That's a mic drop right there. Of course, I'm not going to be dropping this mic because it's a very amazing, sure mic. But besides that point, that's a somewhat that type of moment, if you know what I mean. That's how amazing Chainlink is. And now, of course, Chainlink isn't only just known for its decentralized Oracle network, even though that's what many people associate it with, but there's actually other aspects of Chainlink. For instance, there's something called keepers when it comes to Chainlink. And this right here allows developers to automate certain smart contract tasks and functions that involve off-chain data. So yeah, that's amazing. Also, Chainlink has proof of reserve services. Now, this could be used, for instance, in cases where a cryptocurrency exchange or stablecoin issuer may want to prove or showcase the amount of assets that they're actually holding. So yeah, that's another benefit of Chainlink. Also on top of that, we take a look at VRF, which stands for Verifiable Random Function when it comes to Chainlink. This is used for random number generation. And for instance, this can be used in video games. So yeah, that's very amazing when it comes to Chainlink. So when it comes to its use case, it's very diverse. Fundamentally, it's fantastic. And statistics are A+. Partnerships are also A+. This right here is pretty much a complete project. So with all that taken into consideration, is Link at the price of $200 really that crazy? I think not. Because even if, for instance, right, we take a look at the market cap it would have at that point, considering its current circulating supply, it would be around $122 billion. Now, that's not crazy. For instance, we've seen Ethereum reach over $550 billion in market cap in the past. So this is insane. And I think Chainlink, quite frankly, is a lot more evolutionary than Ethereum. May not have the fans, may not have the hype like an Ethereum, but in terms of pure fundamentals, I think it's a lot more evolutionary again. So if Ethereum can reach over 550 billion, why can't Link at least go to around 122 billion? That's just the way I view it. Now, also on top of that, some people seem to think that the bull run's over. I disagree. Even historically speaking, altcoins, they're typically peaking anywhere between a year and a half to half a year after a Bitcoin halving event. Now, if we consider how the Bitcoin halving event happened back in April, that's anywhere between October this year to October next year for altcoins to peak, historically speaking. So that's still some time. And it's actually not that much longer if you really think about it, because worst case scenario, again, October next year, that's not so bad. It's just a little bit over a year from right now. I've been waiting when it comes to Chainlink ever since 2022. So it's not really that much longer in the grand scheme of things. Also, on top of that, Bitcoin, man, you take a look at the ETF. I mean, that right there is so much bullish hype for Bitcoin. You take a look at the number of institutional investors. You take a look at the amount of hype, again, Bitcoin has in terms of the retail market. This right here, I think, could very well allow Bitcoin to reach such great heights. And I would be shocked. I would be so surprised if it doesn't hypothetically go to the price of $150,000 during this bull run. Really, because when there's those bullish factors going on for Bitcoin, why would it not reach those heights? And of course, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time. But when it does that, the altcoin season is going to look legendary. And man, I think at that point, of course, Link is going to go along with the ride, hypothetically speaking, and at least go to the price of $200. Now, what is another major factor? That's how, as of right now, according to Crypto.com research, there's over 500 million crypto owners. Over 500 million. I mean, could you imagine that? With that many crypto owners, the FOMO buying pressure and buying volume, it's going to be through the roof. I mean, that's pretty much a given, hypothetically. So I'm staying patient. And again, $200 for Link during this bull run wouldn't surprise me. All I got to do right now is just continue to accumulate, hold, and just stay patient. That's it. Because again, $200, I don't see why not during this bull run. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. I greatly appreciate it. It's been Lee the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.